So I've been getting actually some emails recently about a couple of things I have in the back of the Jeep Gladiator. And by the back, I'm talking about in the bed. First one I'll just answer, I guess, and that is, why do I have bungee cords left out stretching across my bed? And that's because for some reason today's bed mats are so thin and lightweight that they can actually blow out of the truck. I had that happen almost. It was blowing around and hanging off the side of my Toyota Tacoma here, which has the same style of bed mat. So obviously I don't want that to happen. I've put the crossed bungee cords in there to keep that thing down. Although there is another mod you can see right there, or accessory I'll get to in just a minute, that would keep most of it down anyway. It doesn't mean it couldn't still lift up here in the front and blow out, but nonetheless, safety, right? The other or next thing is, what are all those red things all over the back of your truck? Now, I may have gone a little overboard. One could probably get by with just two on each side and then the tie downs in the front. But they come from billettiedowns.com. There is a discount down below I'll leave for you guys. But they're a more robust cleat, if you will, and they look a lot better, I think, for the bed of the Jeep Gladiator. Now, full disclosure, my Gladiator did not come with the bed rails you see there. I had to buy those separately. I got them on Amazon. Not hard to put in. The screw holes are already there. Not a big deal. And these do fit them, by the way, so I'll leave a link to that too. They are adjustable. They kind of have these quick disconnect thumb screws, I'm going to call them. I'm sure that's not what they call them. But anyway, you can just loosen these and you can slide the cleats anywhere you want, depending on what it is that you're going to be hauling. Very cool addition. They do come in different colors and different finishes too, by the way, if you want to check them out. Now, let's get to what I call affectionately the Gladdy board. This fits in the slots on each side of the Gladiator, of course, and the whole purpose of it is to be able to put stuff here and not have it end up there when you want to remove it. Particularly useful if you have a tonneau cover. Ever have to crawl underneath the tonneau cover if you don't want to unfasten it to retrieve a can or whatever that happened to slide all the way up there or roll up there? Very simple. It's nothing more than a 2x4 cut to size, painted, and then I added, of course, a Gladiator badge, if you will, or sticker on the back of it. Now, what I'm going to do, because I have been getting a pretty good number of questions about that, I'm going to insert a video here of when I made it. It should have all the measurements and all that stuff on it so you guys can see how it's done. I've even had people ask me if I would make them, sell them. But it's cost prohibitive, because by the time I ship something like that, basically just a 2x4, it would cost a fortune. I remember I calculated it once and I'd have to charge like, I don't know, somewhere in the realm of $100 to supply these. And then who's going to pay $100 for a board? Particularly when you can just go to Lowe's or Home Depot or any hardware, lumberyard, whatever, pick up a 2x4 for under, I don't know what a 2x4 is priced these days, under $3. Cut it to size, paint it with some paint you've got laying around, or maybe spend another $8, so you're at 13 now. Buy a sticker to put on it. You're probably, let's say you're $10, I don't know. So you're about $23 or so in versus $100. I don't know, maybe it's worth it to some people, but to me that's just so crazy I'm not even willing to do it. But anyway, I'll insert that video here so that you guys can see how that was made for the Jeep Gladiator. And by the way, it should fit any model year Jeep Gladiator. They have not changed the bed, so it's applicable to any year or model year that you might have. I'm gonna put just a 2x4 across there in those slots. Not just a 2x4, it's gonna be personalized to match the truck. But I'm gonna put a 2x4 across there so that once the tonneau cover is on and I shut the back, whatever I have in there won't roll up to the front, right? It'll stop at that piece of wood, and then I'll have to try to either crawl up to the front to get, that potato that might roll up there or whatever it is. It'll stop at the board. So I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. It's not very complicated, and it'll save you a lot of grief if you haul anything in the back and you happen to have a tonneau cover. Okay, we got it all set up. I've got the piece here from my mother's truck actually, and I am going to just go ahead and use it as a guide because it fits a little bit loose. We didn't want it so tight that it scrapes in there, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and just mark it off. I've got the circular saw here to cut it, and I will measure it for you guys, let you know what the length of it is. So if you want to do it, obviously you won't have my mom's there. All right, so let's go ahead and mark it. Again, I wouldn't do it this way, except it's not an exact science, so not a big deal. Let me grab a tape measure and I'll tell you exactly how long it is. Okay, here we go. It is 57.5 inches. This black piece, which fits in my mother's, is 57.5 inches long. So if you're looking to do this, all you need is a board that's 57.5 inches long.
Sand down.
Okay, that should be it. Let's see if it fits. It's a hair loose, to be honest, but that's okay. It doesn't bother me. It fits in there, so it'll be easy to get in and out and won't rub all over the place. Okay, we got it done. We've got it cut. Now I have to paint it. We're going to put some felt around the ends here just to kind of keep it from sliding in and out in that groove. We don't want it to scratch up the paint. I know. It's a truck, but hey, why not protect it a little bit while you're at it? So we're gonna wrap some felt around here. She's marking hers off right now. And we're gonna see how this goes. So I'll update you as we go.
If you want to, you can measure yours.
Okay, mine is done. She's making hers a little prettier. But next up, we're gonna go try it in the Jeep. We'll probably actually try hers out in the garage there and see if it worked. Okay, here we go. We're gonna see if it fits.
I can't do that.
You want me to put it in?
I can hold this.
Okay, we have a new filmer. Here we go. Be careful. Let's put it this way. Put it the pretty way. Tighter fit, but it fits. What do you think? Again, the whole idea is just to protect the paint over there from the edge of the wood, you know, sliding in and out of the groove. It is a pretty good fit, actually. You guys can see right there. So I think it's pretty good. It'll probably actually loosen up, or maybe the wood will swell a little, I don't know. But I think it's a pretty good setup. Okay, we've got mine done here, so we're going to try this out real quick too, just to make sure it fits in here. I'm not going to keep it in until I get the tonneau cover, but for now, give it a try. And see, it's actually pretty snug. Came out snugger than I thought it was gonna. Wow. It does fit, so that's a good thing. There you go, and then push the side all the way down. And there you go. Okay, so there you go. That's how simple it is to do. I highly recommend it. Man, does it come in handy to keep junk from sliding all over the bed. I love it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've done it, or maybe now that you've seen how I did it, you're going to give it a try. Not that it's hard to do. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.